Welcome to the Project 2 highlights. I wanted to start with talking about a simple if function. In the instructions, you have the formula for the if function in your instructions. You'll see on the screen up here the same formula, and I just wanted to take a second and explain it. When you do an if, it's about conditions. You'll notice that it says if, and then the first thing that you see is S17 here, and it has to be less than 0. And what that means is it checks that particular cell to see if it's less than 0, and if it's true, which is the first thing, it will put a 0, and if it's false, then you will times whatever's in that cell times 45%. So a simple if statement just does a logical test, and if the test actually comes out to be true, then the first thing happens, which in this case would be the 0, or if it's false, it will do the second thing, which means times that's whatever's in S17 times 45%. Next thing, sparklines. Sparklines is a new thing that can be done in 2010 or 13. You'll see some that are already here, but I'm going to create 2 of them with you. So in F4, I'm going to insert a sparkline, and I went to insert. I have a column sparkline. It puts it up. I'm selecting the data range, and it's on the location already, and I click OK, and there it is. I can pull it down and drag it to copy the formula, and it will copy the formula over for me and do the sparkline that way. So in this case, the data range and the location, and then it creates the chart for you. You'll notice that mine isn't the same color, so I'm going to go on here to styles. I can change it, and now I have sparklines. Next thing some people may never have done before is select non-adjacent cells. So to create that chart and do non-adjacent cells, I need to select the columns, and I selected the first one. I'm holding my control key down, and let's say I'm doing net income. I can select it now, and you'll notice that the 2 adjacent cells are selected. From there, I can create my charts. And the last thing I wanted to mention is goal seek. In goal seek is a way to do what's called a what if analysis. If I go to data and I go to what if analysis, you'll see that one of my options is goal seek. Okay, so in this project, you'll use goal seek. Now, the instructions say determine a margin, and it gives you cell F28 that would result in year 5 net income of $10 million, which would be cell F19. You should end up with a margin somewhere between 46 and 48% in cell F28. So if I go and I know that what's going to be changing is going to be that net income of $10,000 in cell F19. So I'm going to go ahead and click on F19, go up here to what if analysis, goal seek. It's going to set that cell to, we already said, 10 million. Okay. Then we know that we're going to end up with a margin somewhere between 46 and 48% in cell F28. So F28 is what is the changing cell, right? And then we click OK. Okay. When it finds the answer, it stops. Click OK, and you have your answer. And that would be the project highlights. If you have any other questions about the project, please feel free to email me, and I can answer by email, or we can also do a video chat if you would like to see it live, or if the instructions don't make sense by email. So just let me know if you have questions. I'm always glad to help.